From Sioux City, it's the biggest, most dangerous game on television, where one person in one night could walk away with over $7 million. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greed. And here's the star of our show, Ronnie Vidine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Greed. Now, I have to give a bit of a disclaimer here before we move on. These next two episodes are actually going to be refilmed. Now, the reason why that is that I filmed them, probably 2 weeks ago. Right now, it's currently June 14th. And I filmed these two episodes probably about 2 weeks ago. But for some reason, when I went on my phone, both of my phones actually, because I record on two phones, so yeah. My old phone, which I'm using now, my old phone before my old phone, I've had three phones basically throughout, and this is my first one, which is why the quality is kind of terrible, but hey, I don't know what's wrong with my new phone. For some reason, it says I have too much storage on it, which I barely have any pictures or photos, and I only have like 2 games on my phone, so like, I don't know how that's possible, but anyway, so these next 2 episodes you're going to see are going to be retaped. So yeah, we left off the last game the last time. I had to go back and look it up because, we had just gotten done with the $6 million level. We actually lost, so we're going to start out with the $7 million, but I just thought I'd throw that disclaimer out there, is that these 2 episodes are going to be retaped. And the sad thing about these retaped episodes is that I actually won $7 million on one of them. So it was really disappointing. Really, really disappointing that, we couldn't share them with you. But, hey, we got even more confetti. So I think we'll be okay there if we win $7 million. So for now, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to get started on the chase for $7 million. Don't go away. Alright, welcome back, everybody. So, here we go. Whoop. That's right. So, here is how we go for $7 million. Okay? Hold on. Okay, here we go. So, here's how it works. It starts out at $100,000 and it grows up the money tree, $250,000, then $500,000, then $750,000. There we enter a new level of greed, and then the next question would be worth $875,000, and then it doubles all the way up till you get to $7 million. We're 8 questions away from $7 million. So, if we're ready, here we go. Our first question for $100,000. And now here's the question. Who is Jeanette MacDonald's famous singing partner? Was it Pat Boone, Rock Hudson, Tab Hunter, or Nelson Eddy? I've heard of the first 2, but I've heard of Pat Boone more, I think. So we'll go with Pat Boone. That is incorrect. It was Nelson Eddy. Just like that. Wow. Well, don't ask me old-time questions like that, dang it. We'll be back. Don't go away. Alright, welcome back, everybody, to Greed. Alright, here's how the Tower of Greed works. It starts out at $100,000, and this is for $8 million. And then it's basically the same 4 levels as the first one, 100, 250, 500, and then 750. Then it jumps up to $1 million, and then it doubles till we get up all the way to $8 million. We're 8 questions away for $1 million. So, if we're ready to go, first one worth $100,000. Here's the question. One of the most popular games played on a pool table is 8-ball. How many balls do you need to get in of yours before you can legally knock down the 8-ball less? I don't know. 14, 7, 5, or 19. I would assume maybe 14. That's incorrect. It was 7, which probably should have been obvious, but, you know, obviously it was not. So, well, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we're going to play for $9 million. Don't go away. A lot of money up for grabs. Woo! Alright, welcome back, everybody. So, we have a new Tower of Greed here. And it's for $9 million. So here's how it works. It starts out at $250,000, and then we add $250,000 on top of each question until we get up to $1 million. There we double at $2 million, and then we jump up to $3 million, and then $6 million, and then finally $9 million. Once again, we are 8 questions away from $9 million. So, first question for $250,000. Here we go. Here's the question. This insect can sting a human only once before losing its stinger and dying. Honeybee. Correct. I don't even know why they bother then. I mean, like, what's the point then of stinging people if, you know, you sting someone and then you die? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know, bees. $250,000. We're gonna go now for $500,000. Here we go. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay. Alright, don't want the shuffle on. Here's the question. Which of the following is not a brand of luggage? Tumi, Hartman, Safeway, or Samsonite? Well, I know Safeway and Samsonite are our brand, so we're gonna eliminate those two. Let's go with Hartman. I was incorrect. It was Safeway. What? The word luggage came into use in English around 1596 and derived from descriptions of things that need to be lugged around. And until the mid-20th century, luggage was primarily in the form of trunks to be pulled rather than bags to be carried by individuals. Okay, that told me absolutely nothing about why it was Safeway. I mean, well, we're going to take another break, and we'll play for $10 million. Don't go away. Oh my, this is going downhill fast. Alright, welcome back. We're going for $10 million, folks. And here's the trade. $500,000, that's what it starts out with. Then we move up to $750,000. Then after that, $1 million. And then after that, we double to $2 million, and we double again at $4 million. Then we just add $2 million on top of the prize until we get up to $10 million. 8 questions away from $10 million. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's win some big money. First question for $500,000. Let's not get out on a stupid question either. What Canadian political party's main platform is drug legalization? Is it the Partey Party, Crack Party, Toga Party, or Marijuana Party? I would assume it's Marijuana Party. And that we are correct. Alright, we got $500,000. Let's go for $750,000. And let's do it right now. Alright, here we go. Here's the question. The War of the Roses were fought to control which country's throne? Ireland, Scotland, England, or Russia? The correct answer is England. And we're right. Alright. $750,000. Let's go for $1 million. Here's the question. First described in a 1933 novel, what fictional place is based on a mystical Tibetan city named Shambhala? Shangri-La, El Dorado, Camelot, or Narnia? Well, I've heard of El Dorado, Camelot, and Narnia, so I don't know. Maybe Shangri-La, because, you know, that's closest to the name Shambhala. logically speaking. Or, you know what, let's go El Dorado. You know, maybe next time we should go with the obvious one. Because the answer was Shangri-La. I mean, that... Well, when we come back, the jackpot's going to reset to $1 million, which is still a lot of money. Stay tuned, don't go away. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're going to play for $1 million now, folks. So, here's the $1 million Tower of Greed. It starts out at $5,000, and it goes up to $10,000, then $25,000, and then $50,000. There it doubles to $100,000, and then $250,000, and it doubles until we get up to $1 million. We're 8 questions away from $1 million. So, if we're ready to go, here we go. First question for $5,000. What body of water separates the cities of Montevideo, Uruguay, and Buenos Aires, Argentina? Is it the Golfo San Matias, Lake Mar Chiquita, Golfo San Jorge, or the Rio de la Plata? I would assume it's the Rio de la Plata. And we're right. Woo! We got it right for $5,000. Now it's time to go for $10,000. So here we go. Next question. Alright, in which game do players use a squidger to try and swap their opponent's pieces? Is it Tiddlywinks, Bezique, Croquet, Bagatelle? It's Tiddlywinks. And we're correct! For $10,000. Now it's time to play for $25,000. So here we go. According to traditional legend, Alexander the Great tamed his famous horse Bucephalus by teaching him not to look at the what? The sun, his deformed front right leg, other horses, or his shadow. No, it's a shadow. Yeah, so thank God I switched it last minute, or else we would have been playing for $2 million after that. All right, let's go for $50,000, folks. 5 questions away. What do contestants on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette receive that lets them know they will be staying on the show for another round? It is, well, hold on, let me read the choices. Roses, cupcakes, a crown/tiara, or a piece of paper. It is roses. And we're right. $50,000. Boy, oh boy. Now we're going to enter the next stage of greed. But first, we're going to play a Terminator question. Now, what's going to happen is that here's how the Terminator works. We're going to answer one question correctly. If we get it right, we'll win with guaranteed money. We'll win guaranteed money that cannot be taken away from us. For $1 million, the guaranteed Terminator is worth $5,000. So, we're going to answer one question for $5,000. Here we go. Here's the question. If you wanted to see what peaceful life was like in the town of Maybury under Sheriff Taylor and Deputy Fife's patrol, what classic TV show could you watch? And the correct answer is the Andy Griffith Show. And we're right, for $5,000. So that is guaranteed money right there, $5,000. But now it's time to get serious, because it's time to play for $100,000. Okay? So, here we go. We're gonna go for $100,000. Now we have to answer 4 questions correctly on each of the next 4 levels. For $100,000, we have to answer 4 out of 7 correctly. And to help us out, we've got a freebie, which I'll explain more, once, when we have to use it. Here we go. Here's the first question. What is the capital city of Western Australia? Fremantle, Bunbury, Perth, or Kalgoorlie? Now, that sound means we're out of time for tonight. So after we answer this question, we're going to have to call it quits for tonight. But let's answer this question while we're at it. What is the capital city of Western Australia? I believe it's Perth. And we are correct. So we got our first question correctly. However, as you know, the thing sounded, which means time is up for tonight. So when we come back and see you next time, we're going to be playing for an outstanding amount of 200,000. We just need 3 more correctly. And we could still miss 3. So come back and join us next time right here on Greed. Good night. This is Rondon Raven speaking for Greed and RVN YouTube Productions.